Hello everyone and welcome to today's video. So for today, I'm super pumped because I'm going to be trying a new indie brand. So if you want to see my first impressions trying the brand Kaima, then please stick around for today's video and make sure you are subscribed before leaving today. I have got a lot of makeup that was just delivered to me, but I did ask y'all on Instagram. I kind of showed everything and wanted to see what palette you wanted to see me review first, and almost everybody said this palette right here. This is the Skullz Roses palette from Kaima. I'm assuming it's Kaima. I read a little bit of backstory on the brand, and the owner named her company after her son Kai, so I'm assuming it's Kaima, but if I'm mispronouncing that, I do apologize. But Kaima is an indie brand located in the UK. I've never ever tried this brand, but before I got into indie makeup, this brand has always been on my Instagram feed, and their quality of like reels and swatches just really looked mesmerizing. And it's always, they're kind of known for like single shadows, pressed glitters, pressed pigment, liquid eyeshadows, just really pigmented shifty shades. And I don't know if this is their first palette or not, but this is the first one that really caught my attention. I thought the packaging was so cool and like anti-Valentine's Day, because believe it or not, we're getting near that time. I'm sure if you've gone to any stores, it's just like saturated with chocolate and flowers and teddy bears. But this color story, along with the packaging, along with me just general like having some curiosity to try the brand, I really wanted to try this one. It just looks so fun and beautiful. So let me show you some close-ups of the palette and read you all some information. So like I said, this brand is located in the UK. This palette, let's see, $74. Okay, I think that was before it was converted to USD. I believe for USD the total was $62 for the palette. I did pick this up during a sale. I got it for I believe 30% off, which brought it down to $43. I live in Arkansas in the United States, and my shipping was $12, so total it came to $55.40. You can use discount codes. I don't have one, but I'll try to find one and leave it in the description box in case you do end up wanting to shop this palette. I'm not sure if there's a pre-order up yet, but I bet you they're going to restock it because this palette seems very sought after and a lot of people have their eyes on it. Looks like we have 8 shimmers and 8 mattes. I do like that ratio. It's a nice mix. So without further ado, I'm going to zoom you in and let's get started with my look. So before we start the look, I also wanted to kind of show you how the palette came packaged, because like I said, this is my first time. It's international, so I'm always curious to see how brands package their stuff and if it arrives safely. So yes, my palette did come in one piece, thankfully. It came in this huge bubbler or whatever they call these. Like it's massive. So it came in that with one roll of like bubble wrap, one sheet, and then it comes with this little unicorn right here that matches the palette. It looks identical, and then all the information is on the back if you need to see it. There you go. And also, I don't know if this comes with every order or if it's just like random, but they threw in this cute little bracelet right here, so I thought that was a nice touch. And I think that's everything that I wanted to say based off how it came packaged. It arrived relatively fast. Like, I was kind of shook how fast this arrived because it's international. So I think that the sale was like New Year's Eve, somewhere along that line. And man, buddy, they weren't playing. No, I think their website says like fast shipping. I'm like, yeah, you're not kidding. This color story looks so beautiful. I'm going to use as many mattes as possible because I'm going to do one look, kind of get my first impressions, see how they layer, build, make sure there's no like patching. Let's just see what's going on with this formula. A lot of you that I talked to said like you've never tried the brand. I'm going in with Crown first. It's the lightest shade in the palette, but y'all were very interested, so I took one for the team. For sides, I wanted to try the formula. A few of you said that your friends enjoyed it. They've had good experiences, so you know, for sides, I'm testing it for you because it's so beautiful. I've always kind of been side-eyeing this brand because their stuff is so pretty, but they're a little expensive. So whenever I saw this palette on sale, I was like, you know what, it's now or never. And I just was like, boop, buy it, starting the year off buying a palette. I think I do that every year. Okay, so I like how Cryptic is like a little warm and then Savage is cool tone, so let's just mix them both together. Why not? These mattes look nice. I'm not getting like any crazy powder kick up or anything like that. That's always a plus. And that's blending out relatively fast. Okay, I also just kind of like drug that on the lower lash line to give it a little something. So if you just wanted an everyday look, if you're looking for a palette that has versatility, you could use the browns and then go in with Dazzle, maybe a little bit of this for just everyday, subtle, soft, but yet sparkly look. So we're going to take it to the next level. Let's see. I want to kind of go, what I want to do. I think I want to do more purple. Purple's more of my comfort zone than reds and berries. So I want to go in with this beautiful purple. And I might mix in a splash of Allure and see what we get with that. So whenever it comes to indie brands, typically I get the best blend whenever I go deeper to light. But whenever it's a new brand or like a new palette, I'm a chicken and I tend to do light to deep just to see. Like, I'm like slowly dipping my toes into the palette. I would love to know what you do. Do you go deepest to lightest or lightest to deepest? I feel like with mainstream brands, for the most part, it doesn't really matter what I do. But for indie brands in particular, I've noticed that I like the performance better when I go dark to light. Oh, that's really, really pretty. Okay, so that shade just built up beautifully. It's not like max pigmentation at first. You just kind of have to build it up a few times. And then you get a nice blend. I'm going in with Savage again, this cool tone, not cool tone, it's more of like a neutral brown. And just kind of packing that on, and then we're going to play with some shimmers. Okay, so first I have to go in with Charm, because this multi-chrome, I mean, I can't. Whenever I saw this palette, I was like beelining for that one. And then also Skullz, I want to put this one on the outer corner. Like, these are the two that I have got to use. So first, I'm going to use Charm. Yes, it's one of those beautiful, flaky, textured, soft shades that look like it's going to be in just crazy intense. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. This looks so shifty. I cannot wait. Cannot wait to swatch these. These are the type of shades that you have to be kind of careful, but there's definitely a nice mix of textures in here, but this shade in particular, you could go overboard really quick, but I don't want to enhance all the texture on my lid, so I'm trying to like barely tap into it. This is going to be another one I have to swatch live for y'all to see, because it looks so pretty. Okay, sorry, my daughter just woke up, so I don't know where I left off. Anyways, we're going to go on with Skullz, because hello, we have to name the palette. This one, ooh, it's soft, it's smooth, ooh. Okay, I wasn't expecting that. I was expecting something gritty. That was a nice surprise. And I'm just going to pop this on the outer corner to help mix that light shimmer with the dark mattes. And honestly, this shade, I had to. The sparkle reflex in here looked so beautiful. I like how it's almost like a navy black base. I just can't wait to swatch all these shades and see them, all their different shifts. Okay, I cannot help myself. I want to go in with Trance right here. It's like a pink, gold, multi-chrome, duochrome, whatever. It looks beautiful. And I want... Ooh! Oh, that is so pretty. I have to swatch that one for y'all too. And I just want to top this kind of in the middle to add a little bit of something right here. I guess for the inner corner, I'm going to use Dazzle. Right here. Maybe I can get it light enough. It might be still too deep. Oh, let me see. That's going to be deep. I'll do just a little bit, but this palette, I don't know. Let's see. Let me just stop talking and see if it'll work for the inner corner. Okay, that will definitely work. I think I need to go in with Roses, the red. I'm very intimidated when it comes to reds, but why not? I want to go ahead and try it just a little bit on the lower lash line, and let's see what it does. Okay, this is a true red. I was kind of curious to see if it would turn pink, but you could definitely pack this on and get a true red experience if that is something that you are interested in. I'm going to add some finishing touches, and then I'll be back to show you the finished look and do some live swatches. Okay, so this is the finished look. All I did was add some milk liner in the waterline. It's the shade Milkweed. It's solid white. And then I added the black in the palette as liner, and that's pretty much it. So now I'm going to turn down the brightness. Here is the look under low lighting. Lots of sparkle, very shifty. Let me go in a little closer. I mean... It's a really nice palette. I think they are so pretty. So now I want to swatch a few shades for y'all. Let's see. I want to do some of the ones that I used today. This one is so soft. Trance. Oh my goodness. You have to be very careful though. Let's see. I haven't used Chroma. Whoa, that one's nice. I didn't use Sorcery. Okay, let's swatch some. Oh my gosh, I barely went in. Look at that one. Okay, that was very soft. I'm about to get eyeshadow everywhere. Okay, I'm gonna definitely have to blend this out and smooth them out a little bit so you can see them better. Oh, these are intense. Like the camera's picking up a different color than what I'm seeing right now. Whew. Okay, this shade is crazy. What is it? Sorcerer? Is that what it's called? Dang. Going very softly. Like it's still going. Like I could make it go even further. Goodness gracious. Holy moly. Holy pigment. Okay, there you have it. Oh, wow. I'm so excited. I haven't swatched them yet, so these are beautiful. Okay, I want to add my mirror to it so you can see, ooh, the shift. Hopefully you can see it. Oh yeah, you can see it. That's beautiful. Beautiful. They're so pretty. I cannot wait to swatch these for you. Ooh, okay. So, I'm going to, wash my hands because I've got stuff everywhere, and then I'm going to give you my first impressions on Kaima. Okay, so let's go over kind of my first impressions on the brand. As far as like shipping goes, it was very fast. I was very happy and satisfied how my package came, and I thought it was super cool that they added a bracelet. Packaging, this is ultimately one of the reasons, like I hate to admit that, but the packaging has a lot to do with why I purchased this palette. I just thought that it was beautiful, and you know, Valentine's Day is coming up. I like almost like the anti-Valentine's Day theme we have going on. It really called to me, what can I say, and like I said, I've always kind of had my eye on that brand. And then the color story, it's beautiful. Is this something I'm going to reach for all the time? No. But as far as the formulation goes, I think that the shimmers are really pretty. The mattes, they did their job. I would say that they are buildable and they layered on lovely. Let's see how many shades I used today. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, possibly 11. I think I can't even count. I used quite a few shades to get this look, and I like how it came out. I will say that going forward, I'm not going to like layer and layer on too many of these multi-chromes because I want one to be the star of the show. That's where you're going to see the most shift, and I just wanted for the video to try as many as possible. But if you layer and layer, I think that the shadows would enhance your texture just because of the formulation. But I do like that there is a nice mix in here. You get some like that are super textured and flaky and squishy, and you get some that are very smooth. This is the only one that to me was kind of dry. I'm not obsessed with this shade. I don't know. I could have lived without that one in here. The mattes in here, I think I really enjoy how it's super light to super deep. I like that you got a nice mix with the browns, the purples, the reds, pinks, blacks. Solid color story. I'm very, very happy with this. Now, would I recommend it? I'm very happy that I picked it up on sale. For me personally, you know, I wouldn't purchase it for full price, but for that 30% off, I'm very happy to try the brand and just kind of see their quality. Are these shades anything revolutionary? I think no. I think you would be able to dupe them in your collection, especially if you have lots of indie single shimmers. But if you're just looking for a pretty palette with its color story, I think that you would enjoy it. It's a really solid palette. And that kind of wraps up my first impressions on the brand, the palette. I'm satisfied and I'm excited. I don't know, there's something about it, like the size. I like that we have a mirror in here. So first impressions good. So far so good. You're gonna have to let me know, have you ever tried this brand? Are you kind of side-eyeing them as well? Is this palette something that called to you? I know a lot of people reached out. They're like, I want you to play with that one first. So now I want to kind of look at my collection and see if there's any palettes that I think that may be similar. I feel like this is like a new sexy, like Anastasia Beverly Hills, a modern renaissance, like updated. So I could see that for sure. And then, let me see. I have the new Ensley Reign Harvest Moon palette. I could definitely see some of these like deep sexy grungy shades with like the nice mix. Let me kind of hold them up and just show you. Are they dupes? No. But you see what I'm saying, like the deep shades, purples and reds and blacks. So maybe if you have the Harvest Moon palette, you could, you know, just kind of like dupe the color story. Maybe get a similar look indeed. Is that everything? I'm sure I have more, but that's the main two I thought of. Anyways, that's going to do it for today's video. Wherever you are in the world, I hope you're doing well. I hope that you are healthy, happy, and safe. Stay beautiful. Bye, guys.